Behold, my Orzhov brew for standard. Shit kicks ass. This is not your grandma's Orzhov, okay? I'm not running snow. I'm not looking to dirtle around and wait for my blood on the snow and sit there and pray and deadly dispute my Shambling Ghast and hope to get there. No, I made this Orzhov to kick the shit out of other Orzhov decks. Orzhov is king of the castle right now in standard. Of course, I brewed up the deck, and as you do, you no longer get into the mirror match once you turn the camera on. I do have proof of concept in the video. I got one Orzhov mirror match in there. Basically, what we're doing is turning the Orzhov shell and putting it on its head and saying, hey, we can be aggressive here. Lolth spiders are statted to deal some fucking face damage. I mean, they're kind of bad defensively, right? They got menace, they're 2/1s. We can buff them up with our wedding announcement. We can buff them up with our Paladin Class. We're running Paladin Class because occasionally you do run into blue decks, and blue decks fucking hate Paladin Class. No longer can you Jwari us for 2. You schmuck. Also, having another Anthem effect for our spiders, for our vampires off of Edgar, for our Shambling Ghast and Eyetwitch. I mean, once you get 4/4 Shambling Ghast and Eyetwitch, it's pretty much good game, right? Anything in your deck that you draw is pretty devastating. In that line of thinking, a lot of people run, what's his name? Skullport Merchant. We say, fuck that. We're not dirtling around with this 1/4. We're going to go aggressive. Aggressively statted Fellstinger is the shit. He's got Death Touch. He's great against those green decks. He's great against those white decks. Make them think about how they want to attack you, right? They're going to have to sacrifice their best creature to it, or they're going to have to spend removal to get rid of it. And the same goes for the Orzhov Mirror. A lot of the times, they're going to be forced to waste one of their precious exile effects on the Fellstinger because it's just going to be, you know, either a 3/2 battering them in the face, or it's going to be a 4/3 or even a 5/4. I mean, it gets pretty devastating. Once you get the Paladin Class up to double striking, pretty much everything in your deck can kill them very quickly. We're also running Legion Angel. Why? Because there's no point in leaving this sideboard just with lessons in it, right? There's not that many good lessons. Let's be honest with yourself. If you are playing a heavy lesson board and you fill all of your sideboard up with 7 unique lessons or even double up on a couple, how many times are you ever touching half of these? You're not. So for that reason, instead of Sorin in this slot, we're using Legion Angel. Having constant 4/3s in the air, especially once again in the Orzhov Mirror, is just phenomenal. Once you get an Anthem effect, he's going to have to trade both of his spiders for it. It's a devastating card. It really is. Wedding Announcement, Anthem effect, we can drop it. The sooner you drop it, the better. But as soon as you do drop it, it's kind of just this relentless stream of creatures. Great card in this shell. Agadeem's Awakening to bring all our shit back. We got 3s, we got 4s. We unfortunately don't have 2s, but that's because the 2-drop slot sucks. And yeah, just a whole suite of exile effects. One thing I have found in the Orzhov Mirror is you want tons of Hive of the Eye Tyrant. So anything that escapes our Rite of Oblivion or Vanishing Verse that we need to trade off on board, like a Lolth or a Sorin, Hive of the Eye Tyrant comes in and cleans that up for the blood on the snow, rendering it pretty fucking useless, man. I mean, now you have a 6-mana board clear where we're only really committing 1 creature to the board at a time, usually Legion Angel or Fellstinger or just tokens, and it turns their strength into their weakness. So that's what we did. We made an Orzhov killer, and no more blood on the snow. Keep your walkers at home. This is not your grandma's Orzhov. Play this if you like a little bit more of an aggressive slant to your decks and you want to win in a timely manner, and have fun on the ladder with it. There's one thing I always forget to do on these videos, and that is to say, if you click see more on the description, you'll get all the timestamps and all that shit. Also, there's my Twitter there. There's a Discord that I run where we talk about deck ideas and spoilers and all that fun stuff. Everything Magic the Gathering. So drop me a like on Twitter, follow me, whatever the hell. I'm new to Twitter. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I just post bullshit. Subscribe if you like the video. All that fun stuff. Okay, let's get into it. We go first. We have no white mana, but we do have a Deadly Dispute, so... I mean, it's iffy. I do keep losing because I keep hands without exactly 3 lands and both colors. But I'm a man that lives on the edge. See if Silver Ghoul wants to play the game of Magic or not. Do you enjoy Magic, friend? Okay. Opponent has decided he would like to play Magic. Orzhov Mirror. Okay. Everybody loves the mirror. He's running Blood on the Snow. What a wimp. What a wimp. We'll run out of Fellstinger here. Instead of the Deadly Dispute. We don't have anything to ramp into, really. Oh boy, this video is going to take some severe editing. Should I just chop this up into a montage? Are you thinking about Vanishing Versing the Shambling Ghast? That's my question. If you want to get rid of one of your Vanishing Verses, I'm okay with that. That's fine. That is fine. This plays into a Meathook next turn, but... I mean, does it really? I have a Deadly Dispute. Opponent's throwing away his Vanishing Verses all willy-nilly. Legion Angel next turn. Opponent playing nothing. He's got 2 turns until Blood on the Snow. He can't get anything meaningful back either. Take this opportunity to increase our hand size. And we'll play out a Legion Angel next turn. Could also play out a Lolth, but he definitely has a lot of exiles. He Meathooks next turn. I don't really want to play out the Wedding Announcement right away. Just gives him more life. So I'll just do this. See if it eats another exile. Eyetwitch comes down to block the Legion Angel. We're okay with that. We have 2 hives. Are we okay losing one? Or are we getting the Wedding Announcement down? Like maybe we get the Wedding Announcement down. Wedding Manson down, it probably means that he Blood on the Snow next turn, right? To get back his Eyetwitch. Does Lolth make that awkward for him? Not really. He has mana open to exile it this turn. So I think we're just sitting pretty. We can get the wedding announcement down and ticking. I think that's okay. It might also eat a Vanishing Verse, but I mean, that's the name of the game. At least if he Blood on the Snows next turn, and he doesn't exile this turn. Okay, get rid of another Vanishing Verse, yeah. There's 2 in the hole. You guys ever seen Game of Thrones? This is a Game of Exiles. Just whoever runs out of exiles loses the game. Yeah, let's just start taking away all the stuff in his graveyard. Oh. Nice. He's packing lots of exiles. I don't think it's not... I don't know. I don't think it's very good, that Baleful Mastery, giving your opponent... giving your opponent a card draw. I think it's actually pretty trash.
New job, new life. My motivation's withered.
Still really no need for us to commit more to the board, I don't think. Let's just start getting rid of those eye twitches. We are relentless, friends. We are relentless. Meathook comes down. That's okay. We have another Legion Angel, which we will use. Or do we get our... Do we set up our Lolth, or do we just commit more to the board? I think we just play another Legion Angel. I think that's fine. Upgrade old Paladin Class here. Next turn, we're representing lethal with Hive of the Eye Tyrant, so he's going to have to do something. Decides to cast a Lolth. That's fine. Okay. So if we give our guy first strike, does that do anything for us? Not really. It's not as if he's going to... I think we just Rite of Oblivion the Lolth here. Do we want to do this and use up all of our treasures? We're definitely exiling the Lolth. That's a for sure.
A setback. Nothing more.
Has a Rite of Oblivion for the wedding announcement. That's good for him. Does he have a Vanishing Verse for the Hive? Because it's coming in next. So you can play this X equals 1. You can trade with the He can trade with my Hive, which kind of sucks. But then he's taking 7 damage to the face. We're okay. We want to get rid of this Rite of Oblivion. We have 5 in the air. You got to do something. You're going to have to use an exile on, yeah. Has to use another exile on the Legion Angel, which is fantastic for us. We take his other Rite of Oblivion, which is great. Hold this back. He can double block, but he won't kill anything. So yeah, I think we hold it back. Take his other Rite of Oblivion. Sure. Felstinger? Felstinger's interesting. I still have like all my planeswalkers and shit, and he's down 2, and he's down 2 Rite of Oblivions, and he's down 2 Vanishing Verse. So we definitely like our position.
Out of my way. I what you can do with my servant. I'm busy.
We also have another Hive, eh? That's really good. We need to draw into some more exile effects. We know he's probably holding a Blood in the Snow, but he has really nothing to use it on. Is there a way to do this where... Do I want to give him card draws? How important is this Sorin? He would have to double block a Hive. If we do this for 4, we don't have the mana to activate the Hive or kill the Sorin. We also don't have the mana to play out a Lolth, which is unfortunate. We can play out a Felstinger with the aim to Meathook next turn and hold the Legion Angel. He's going to use one of his last Vanishing Verses to do that. We like. Okay, so 3 Vanishing Verses gone, 2 Rite of Oblivion's gone, and Meathook next turn. Legion Angel in hand. So looking pretty damn good, I would say. Another wedding announcement is a bit of a pain in the ass. I don't know why I didn't block there, to be honest. Should have. Fucking ADD kicking in there. We would like to Rite of Oblivion this, but unfortunately... we do not have the ability. Okay, now he's got a Hive up. He can always... I'm assuming he has a Blood in the Snow. I mean... Eventually he must, right? Let's get this out.
Come closer.
If he does have blood on the snow, do we want to... 6, and he has enough... 6, if he draws a land, he'll have enough to activate the Hive as well and take out the Lolth after the blood on the snow. Which could be a big blowout. Then again, he's pretty low on life. We're also threatening lethal here. Finds another Rite of Oblivion, okay. So he's probably going to use it right away.
Traitors, all of you.
Okay. So you can only block one of these. We do first strike, so he does not get to kill anything. The backswing with the Hive will do 4 damage. Not sure we're too worried about that. I don't think we play with the Legion Angel because he probably is holding on to Blood on the Snow. That's how you win. GG's. Shambling Ghast turn 1 and 3 lands. I'll take it. After getting hosed for keeping a 2-lander, I think I'm just gonna keep. I got no removal. If it's mono green, I might be in trouble. Looks like it's a mirror match. Everyone's favorite thing in the world. Looks like he's also not running Blood on the Snow, which is... I don't see that very often. Oh, okay. So he's a blue-black deck. Zombies! Okay. Alright. The Zombies. So this should be interesting. Should be interesting. So next turn we have Lolth up. Which is pretty good. Necro Duality is going to be a fucking problem here. And we need a Rite of Oblivion or a Vanishing Verse to take care of it. Doesn't matter how big the champion gets here. We always have the Felstinger on the back. Am I blocking here? Well, the answer is no, I am not blocking here. Okay, we do have a Rite of Oblivion. That's good. It's very good. See no reason not to slam Lolth here. This Champion of the Parish is going to be too big, but it's going to redirect a lot of value to Lolth. a lot of damage to Lolth. He will kill the Lolth, but... Just gonna go face here? Interesting.
My power is for annihilation.
It's 2 damage for a weird combat trick. I'm not sure that's worth it, really. But, what do I know? What do I know? Vanishing Verse is nice. Making the spiders or drawing a card? Go make the spiders. We have another Lolth in hand. We'll hold up Vanishing Verse as well. If he has an Agadeems or something like that, it's just a fucking Shambling Ghast he gets back. I think keeping the board clear of zombies is pretty good. We have to watch out for like Archghoul of Thraben or something to regas his hand. If he has another Infernal Grasp, we're okay with that. We have another Lolth, so... Yeah, I don't think we're spending the Vanishing Verse on the champion. We'd much rather spend it on Headless or... looks like he's gonna... Yeah, Headless Rider or... Archghoul of Thraben. That's prime targets for the Vanishing Verse. He has an Ebon Death that we can easily block. May actually block the champion. And if he doesn't swing in with the Ebon Death, we can exile it. Probably with Rite of Oblivion. Opponent is struggling a little bit, I would say. So what does this allow him to do? Recast the Ebon Death? Oh, if a creature not named Ebon Death, so he can't cast it this turn. We also have Hive of the Eye Tyrant.
Aren't I generous?
How was he? You may cast Ebon Death from your graveyard if a creature not... Oh, because my creature died, right? Right. Well, good stuff. Let's swing in with this first. Swingies. And let's draw some cards.
I will come. I always
We can get a Fell Stinger back and a Shambling Ghast back next turn. I'm not sure what opponent has in his hand, to be honest. I don't think it's an Infernal Grasp. He seems way too keen on using them on stupid targets. Just slam Edgar here. He is running blue, so it could very well be a counterspell of some sort. But if it is, I don't know why he wouldn't use it on Edgar.
bargain with me.
Seems like a bit of a mistake. Any reason to play out the Ghast? Not really. Not really. Could be a reason why he didn't play a counterspell there, is because he wanted to hold up the Ebb and Death, I suppose. I mean, we Rite of Oblivion the Headless Rider. Now, we'll probably just take the other Ebb and Death from his graveyard. Nice sweating announcement. I don't think opponent can win this. He gets a 2/2 here. Don't think that'll really do it for him though. We have so much gas with Agadeem's Awakening and shit like that. It's just miserable. Do we want to empty out his graveyard or focus on bringing ours back? I think the wedding announcement in the Hive here is good. There's no way he's getting through all of our blockers. We can take out a Bladestitch Scab or a Champion. Oh, a Bladestitch Scab. It's looking like GG's, my friend. Yeah. GG's. Do we keep this hand? I think so. We got a Rite of Oblivion. Mono green will be a problem for sure. Turn 1, 2, and 3 play though. It's kind of awkward having two Hives. A Paladin Class. Okay. Well, our two Hives became less awkward. So, if we Fell Stinger this turn and then he Brutal Cathars me, I have a bit of an issue, right? I have a bit of an issue that I can solve with Shambling Ghast, Rite of Oblivion. So I think I'm okay doing the Fell Stinger here. Sucks about my life total, of course. Two lands. Okay. Necrotic Fumes or Pest Summoning? I guess Pest Summoning. He's going to have a lot of flyers, though. But it gives me some fodder. Okay, no Brutal Cathar. Yeah, that makes things very awkward for him. Just slam Edgar in this position? I think so. Do we want to swing? No. He'll trade with the Usher, probably. So we can just sit here and wait for a Meathook for 2, but there's no way he's running board wipes, so we don't got to worry about filling up the board, that's for sure. We can probably take out the Luminarch now. Can swing in with the Edgar, I think. If he wants to trade with the adversary, that's fine. Spellbinder's okay for us. Doesn't really matter much. Yeah, that's fine. We can also completely clear the board next turn, which is good. Yeah, I say we completely clear the board, right? Why the hell not? Use up this expensive guy. Take this out, take this out. Game's as good as one. We still have fodder here for the Rite of Oblivion. We also have Vanishing Verse. It's a good answer to Edgar. Good answer to Edgar. I think we're just booting up the Hive here. One more land and we can actually make use of this Agadeem, so I don't think we're playing it. Brutal Cathar and the token's alright. Go Wedding Announcement and power up this Paladin class. Still waiting on that land for Agadeems. He can power up his own Paladin class in response and hit for 6, which is pretty good. Yeah. Cast the Skyclave just as a tempo play. Oh yeah. Totally fucking blanked that he could take that. Well, here's our land. Why was I waiting for an additional land? Did I completely... Yeah, I just completely miscounted there. So a Fell Stinger and an Eyetwitch, probably. We go down to 10. Don't think we sacrifice here. We're at a low life total. He had 2 Skyclaves, a Brutal Cathar, and a Portable Hole in the top 16 cards of his deck. That's pretty impressive. I think we hold the Vanishing Verse for the Cave of the Frost Dragon if he ever gets there. Redain comes down. Okay, he's still got some gas in him. Still got some gas. I mean, this is too tasty not to, right? See if he wants to take 4 here. We'll leave the Eyetwitch back as a bait. Make him think we made a mistake. Nah, he's gonna block it anyway. Okay. Oh, right, Redain. I cannot. I cannot. Forgot about that Redain. We'll have Meathook on deck for next turn. I am misplaying all over the fucking place, huh? Yeah, if we're gonna Meathook anyway, may as well block some of this damage. Let's get a mascot exhibition, I think. Can he kill me next turn? He's doing 8 damage next turn, but if he swings and he can't, nah, we win. Yeah. GG's, that was a pretty good game. Pretty good game. I think that game would have been a lot easier if we didn't suck so bad. Opponent goes first. You got a lot of removal. Sure. A red. Play the Shambling Ghast here in case he has a bloodthirsty adversary. Nailed it. Don't mind trading here. I think that it will be a burn deck. Holding up Vanishing Verse here in case of Stormseeker? I think so. If he plays a Stormseeker, we get the Vanishing Verse and the Wedding Announcement down next turn. We're in good shape. Decent shape. Falconwrath Pit Fighter. Can't be blocked? I don't like can't be blocked. That's not for me. I don't like it. I'm guessing he has Angel Fire Ignition. Might have been good to hold on to the Vanishing Verse for the Angel Fire Ignition. I'm not sure. At least this way we can block the Falconwrath, so we were... It's iffy. It's iffy. Oh, okay. So he's got another one anyways. He's not going to attack in. Becomes a coward. We're going to have a lot of creatures on board for him to make a coward, and he can only choose one, right? Yeah, hasn't been chosen. So he can give himself +1/+1. Make us a coward. Probably make the Edgar a coward. And gain trample. Has something in his hand. Not sure what. Ah, I didn't even know Falconwrath Pit Fighter was a warrior, to be honest. The Angel Fire. Yeah, we let him swing here. Not interested in reducing it. Can obviously cast it again next turn, which sucks. I'm not sure there's really much we can do about that, though. I mean, we could Rite of Oblivion the Intimidator. But realistically, what does that do for us? I'm not sure. So do we hold up Deadly Dispute here, or do we power up the Paladin class? I think maybe we power up the Paladin class. We can attack. It doesn't matter. We're just keeping his life total down. He's not going to trade. He chose not to swing in with the Angel Fire Ignition. Strange, really strange. Really fucking strange. Oh, okay. Sorry, man. That sucks. I have some severe ADD. I know what it feels like to just skip through my entire fucking turn. Oh, poor guy. Okay. We can Meathook as well. Let's give our friend a chance here. So he'll go... Okay. Opponent, do not skip through your turn this time. I don't think he can kill us. I do not think that is possible. Can do 7. I don't really care. So we can X equals 1. Rite of Oblivion, one of these fucking... Yeah, I don't know. See what we draw. That's a good draw. It's a good draw, ladies and gentlemen. Clear the board. And go like this. 14 damage to the dome. 17 damage to the dome. Not bad. Not bad. I assume he has chargers, so I'm going to leave this guy back here. GG's.